What's up, everybody? We're back. 95X Cares, your community animal rescue effort. Had to take last week off because I had vacation that was mandatory. So we are back. It is Dixon and Jenny. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you today?
Not too bad. I feel like the last week or so of summer has probably been your favorite part of summer.
Yeah, it has. It's been really, really nice. I've been here for it. So,
All right, all right. Well, here's what I'll say. We were in the Adirondacks, and it was wonderful to not only
Mhm.
have like that Adirondack setting, but have it in a situation where we weren't sweltering. So it was
100%.
perfect timing for Wiggles to go on his first ever vacation.
Oh, that was his first one. That makes me
Yeah.
so happy.
You have no idea how hard it is to find an Airbnb that allows a 110-pound crazy dog.
I sure do, and it's nuts. But once when you do find them, they're kind of like those gems, and then you want to make friends with those people and be like, "Listen, it was great. It's gonna happen again. I'm gonna have the wiggles."
And as much as I want other people to enjoy the spot we found, I'm not blowing it up because then I'll never get back in.
Exactly. You got to keep it on the low. That's yours.
Exactly. Well, let's talk about Stella. And you actually have some firsthand experience with Stella because you went and met her.
I did. So Stella was a surprise meet that I got when my husband, my kids, and we went to the Camillus Towpath Days, and I happened to notice that there was a B R Bunkhouse tent. So naturally, I wanted to go over, say hi, see who they had, and lo and behold, I met this fabulous land hippo named Stella. And when I say that she's a land hippo, I literally mean like that's she's huge, like she's very like bulky, but her demeanor was probably the best maybe of any dog that I've ever met. She was so calm. She was loving on my kids. Took treats from them extremely gently. She kind of just like put her head on you and like kind of pushed it into you, like let you feel her weight, but was just so like so sweet and mild mannered. Um, I did ask them because she had like, or I think you can see it in one of the pictures. She has like a sore on her cheek. So I was just curious, like, does she have allergies? Like, what's the story? Because I'm gonna bring her up on X and I want to be able to like share. And they said actually it's really like sad, but whenever she goes back into her kennel or there's like humans that are walking by, she's determined to like reach out to them for love. So she'll push her face between the bars and just kind of like whine for you to just touch her. Um, and I was like, okay, that's maybe the most heartbreaking thing I've heard all day. But that's her personality. There were other dogs walking by. She was not phased. They said she doesn't care about the cat that roams around the kennel there. She's literally that good.
Well, she's beautiful to begin with, right? Like
Mhm.
just that big head in, right? Like, I don't know,
Yeah,
just something about her presence that every word you said just speaks to what you see when you look at Stella.
100%. She was literally, and she's like velvet. She's just so soft and like her head and like scratching between her eyes. I was like, oh my goodness, if I had the space for a land hippo, there'd be no question of who I'd be getting because she's gorgeous. She
And
was
she's a young
literally,
pup too, somewhere
yeah.
between like 1 and 2, so just far enough out of the puppy phase, but
Mhm.
also still young enough to be very trainable.
Absolutely.
Right?
And
Like
the
not
fact that
not
she
so
knew
much,
so many commands already, like,
yeah.
it made me think that maybe she really, because she was found as a stray. So whenever you find a stray, you really don't know their backstory. But the fact that she like knew sit, she knew lay down. I asked for her paw, like she was doing all these things for me, and just so like naturally and like I said, calmly. And for 1 to 2 to be that calm, I was like, no, that's your personality. Like
Yeah.
that's not like a breed trait or an age thing. That's a personality, and I'm here for it. I think that it's wonderful.
Yeah, Stella's absolutely beautiful. You can tell that she's a kind soul, and she just needs a forever home. Contact information for B&R Bunkhouse is on the screen now. It'll be on the screen after our faces are gone. And reach out and put that application in. And again, right, like if you're too late because Stella's just so enchanting to the public that she gets adopted before you get your shot, still put the application in. It puts you at the top of the line. And if you explain to BNR exactly what you're looking for when it walks through the door. Chances are they're just going to call you. Then you're already
Absolutely.
vetted. The process moves along, and everybody wins. So
And I can say too, like, I think that probably people hear us say that often. And they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, right. I got the pleasure of meeting some of the volunteers that day. I know some of the other volunteers, and I can tell you, like, unequivocally, if there's a group or a rescue that is doing that, BNR Bunkhouse will help you out with it. They're going to pay attention to those personality traits and exactly what you're telling them that you're looking for, and they will help you find it.
yeah, they are fantastic people, and Stella is just proof positive that
Mhm.
we'll find good homes for all of these beautiful creatures.
I sure hope so. So.
I can't look at her and just not want to like reach to the screen.
I, she's just so cute. I
Yeah.
was like, she was just giving these dainty kisses, and I was just like, oh, somebody's going to spoil you because she's perfect. Somebody go get her. I don't want this dog to wait anymore.
The information is on the screen. Call the number, hit up the email. Stella's available now. Be in our bunkhouse. Jenny, you made a perfect find with this one.
I know what I'm looking for.
Well, excellent. I will see you next week with another adoptable pet. It's 95X Cares, our community animal rescue effort, brought to you by the Law Office of William Bittar.